Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Andrew Smirchik with Combat Air Training. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the size you want for your concealed carry pistol. So, as we talked about in the last video, you're going to be looking at magazine capacity as one of the major factors. Another factor is going to be the size of the pistol. Things that go into that are the comfort for your carry pistol, whether or not you're going to carry it, and then also the shootability. And what I mean by that is how much meat can you get on the gun, how much of your hand can actually grip that gun, how well can you control it. So again, when you go to a smaller size pistol, you're getting less gun. I personally have large size hands, like when I buy gloves, they're size large. So going to a smaller gun for me is not the best option. And this is really for anyone. If you put like a Glock 19 next to a Glock 43, you're generally going to be better with the 19 just because you have more control on the pistol. See, when guns get smaller, they're not meant for fighting. They're meant to be small, right? So if you look, my Glock 19, I can get a full master grip, right? I can get a lot of meat on that gun. Then my other hand has a lot of meat against the gun as well, so I have more skin against the pistol, more hand gripping it, which comes out to being more control. So I have every finger, and then the back of my hand is on the pistol. Whereas if you go to a single stack, like this here is an M&P Shield, I only got the 7-round mag, right? So my pinky's hanging off, I have a little bit less control. Also, because it's single stack, I can only get a little bit of my support hand onto the pistol. And I have to squeeze a lot harder in order to be able to grip that. What that translates to is less control, which means slower follow-up shots, and I also have to focus more on my trigger control to make those shots. Because if you have a larger gun that you're able to grip more solid, you're able to really squeeze in, and then that trigger press becomes a lot easier. Now, Smith & Wesson Shield is the only single stack gun I recommend to people. The Glock 43 is just too small for me. I also would say that the the Sig Sauer P365, yes, it holds 10 rounds, which is awesome, but it's just too small to be able to get proper control on the pistol. Now, I just put in the 8-round magazine. That actually allows me to get the pinky on there. So, this is a single stack gun, right? This is more concealable. It's going to be easier to carry as well. And with the 7-round magazine, if you really needed to, you could put that into your pocket with a pocket holster. There are certain situations where you're not able to conceal a full-size pistol or a medium-sized pistol like a Glock 19. And that's where it is appropriate to have a shield or a single-stack gun. But I'm going to say for dudes in general, you can always wear a bigger shirt. You don't need to go to a smaller gun. And if it's an issue of comfort, you have to admit the fact that you are being lazy. If you're a full-grown man, you can always wear a bigger shirt. You can always carry a Glock 19. Unless you're whatever situation you're in, as in like workplace or the attire for the day just won't allow you to conceal that weapon, then you can go to a shield. Ladies generally will not change their wardrobe to carry a Glock 19. So that's why I always recommend a shield for them, because at least then they're going to carry it. Let's see. In addition to that, too, for guys, if you're unwilling to carry a Glock 19 size pistol, go ahead and get a shield. Because again, for you also, I'd rather you carry something than nothing. But you also want to consider the fact that these two pistols, side by side, really not that much of a difference. Yes, the Glock 19 right here is wider, but by how much? To me, it doesn't really matter. And if it's for the comfort also of carrying the gun, if you think it's just gonna be a nuisance to you, make sure you have a good belt. If you have a good scuba webbing belt, or even a sturdy leather belt, as long as it's a good gun belt, that's gonna make a world of difference. And then we'll also make a video talking about how to carry your EDC, and in that we're gonna make it a point of talking about how to make it more comfortable for you. All right, guys, if you like the video, please like it, share, and subscribe.